Let's all settle down. Sit in any comfortable, meditative posture. Rest your hands comfortably on your thighs or on your lap in a mudra of your choice. The palms facing up. Keep all your thoughts aside. Bring your awareness to the body. Relax the forehead. Relax all your facial muscles. Jaws relaxed. Neck relaxed. Keep your shoulders open and relaxed. The spine remains well lifted. Let's bring our hands in front of the chest to Namaskara Mudra. Bring your awareness to the palms, gently pressing. We'll start with the prayer together. Inhale deeply. Sahana bhavatu sahanau bhunaktu sahaviryam karavavahai tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Release your hands. Take your hands back. Exhale. Lean forward. Bring your forehead to the ground. Inhale and sit back up. Release your hands with a few blinks. Smile. Open your eyes. Namaste all. Thank you all for being here. Hope all of us are doing good. How many of you have finished your breakfast? Please put your hands up. Everybody, how many of you didn't have food in the morning? Okay, there are a few hands going up. Okay, anyways, I'm Nikhil. I'm from Samudra Yoga, Mysore. We have my team here. There's Danita. Natasha will be soon joining us. Is Shisham around? Okay, she went to the other Vyasa. Okay, she's from Bangalore. Okay, so we are from Mysore, the birthplace of Ashtanga Yoga. Some of you put your hands up and said you've practiced. So we will explain how Ashtanga works and different things. We have Sonu here. Thank you very much for helping me and demonstrating for us. We will just do 2 rounds of Vinyasa A, 2 rounds of Vinyasa B. In case you don't know what's happening, just do something. So by doing this, we realize that when you don't know the sequence, how difficult it is to cope up with Ashtanga. Like say I don't know the sequence, how do you feel? Okay, so I'm going to instruct. I'll go step by step. You can see him on the stage. Oh, anybody in the front row is comfortable with the sequence? Okay. So he's also there. You can look at him. So these guys can look at him. So let's get started off. So we'll get a little bit alert, because if I start with history, then all of you will fall asleep. Most of you have had breakfast. Okay, so we'll just start with some movement, and then we will sit and talk about Ashtanga. Let's get started. Let's all come to the head of the mat. Stand in Tadasana. If you don't know, no problem. It's just to understand that we don't know. Let's all stand in Tadasana. Breathe in Ujjayi. Goes like this. Breathe through the chest. Keep your pelvic floor engaged. You can turn this side. We'll start with Vinyasa A. Ekam, inhale and lift both your arms up. Dvai, exhale, forward bend. Tremi, inhale, chest up, look front. Chatvari, walk or jump into Chaturanga Dandasana. Fantastic. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Hold here 5 long breaths. Spread your fingers. The palms are slightly rotated outwards. Keep pushing the hip to the wall behind you and keep breathing. Ujjayi breathing. I'm sure most of us know Ujjayi breathing. Sapta, inhale and walk or jump front, look front. Ashta, exhale. Nava, inhale and lift both the arms up. It's not a back bend. Exhale, Samastiti. Second one, Ekam, inhale. Dvai, exhale. Treni, chest up, look front and smile. Chatvari, jump, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha, hold, breathe. The hands and feet are in line. So some of us keep your feet slightly wider. Keep your feet wider, ma'am. Can we keep our feet wider? More, here, here. If you don't want us to touch you, adjust you, push you, please let us know. We will not feel bad. We are happy. We are always happy. One more breath. Sapta, inhale. Ashta, exhale. Nava, inhale. Exhale. Samastiti. We can close this, right? Let's prepare for Vinyasa B. Okay. He will go for one round. I hope all of you can see. Can you just show us one round Vinyasa B? I will count. Ekam, inhale, lift. Dvai, exhale. Treni, chest up, look front. Chatvari, jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. From here, Sapta. Inhale, right leg front, Virabhadrasana. The foot is grounded, left foot. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva. We'll go a little bit fast. Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Ekadasha, left leg front. Virabhadrasana. Virabhadrasana, both feet grounded. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva and Adho We hold here for 5 breaths and we wind up. Let's come back. So, no, thank you so much. Okay, let's all go together. If you don't figure it out, we are there to make you learn. No problem. Ekam, inhale. Dvai, exhale. Treni, chest up, look front. Chatvari, jump. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Sapta, right leg front, left foot is grounded, left heel grounded. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, Ekadasha, left leg. Dvadasha, Chaturanga. Trayodasha, chest up. Chaturdasha, hold and breathe. Breathe in Ujjayi. Keep your feet slightly wider, the hands and the feet in line more. Fantastic. Keep your feet hip width or little more than hip width apart. The distance between your feet and breathe. Breathe in Ujjayi. Let's come a little bit here, wider. Fantastic. Panchadasha, inhale and jump front, look front. Shodasha, exhale. Saptadasha, inhale. Exhale. Samastiti. That's enough for now, or we want one more round? One more round. Let's go. We'll also do the sequence separately. This is just to warm us up for the history. Ekam, inhale. Dvai, exhale. Treni, chest up. Chatvari, chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva mukha. Exhale. Sapta, inhale. Ashta, Nava, Dasha, Ekadasha, left leg. Dvadasha, Trayodasha, Chaturdasha, hold and breathe. Usually we hold for 5 long breaths. For now, Panchadasha, inhale, jump, look front. Shodasha, exhale. Saptadasha, inhale. Exhale and Samastiti. Wonderful. Let's all be seated. There are 2 mics. One mic will go to the students. We will keep it interactive. Otherwise, you will go to sleep.
Tell them that there is space for not to if they want to come over the scale.
Whoever is late, there is space here. Somebody who's coordinating or organizing, just tell them they can come to the front. Okay. Wonderful. I think it looks like all of you have practiced the Ashtanga Surya Namaskars. Hands didn't go up. How many of you have practiced the whole series? Now more hands have gone up. So all of you didn't come to the prayer then. Right? Okay. Missing the prayers. Interesting. Okay, so let's start off with Ashtanga. What is Ashtanga? They have the mic. You can just put your hand up. We'll keep it interactive. 8 limbs. Okay, so basically Ashtanga means 8 limbs by Patanjali. The 8 limbs of yoga. What is Ashtanga vinyasa then? Okay, sounds something completely different. Flow of asanas. Okay, what does a vinyasa mean? Okay, all of you are studying yoga, right? Okay. So vinyasa, yeah, fantastic. So she is right. It's a sequence of asanas. When you do it in a particular manner, it's vinyasa. So we'll come to what is Ashtanga vinyasa. So vinyasa means a sequence when you connect from one pose to another pose with a flow. The real meaning of vinyasa is to place in a special way. Okay, it means to keep it or to place things in a certain pattern in a particular way. So what is this Ashtanga vinyasa? So Ashtanga vinyasa is a popular sequence or a kind of type of practice that was born in Mysore. Okay, it was started by a person called Patabi Joyce. Okay, so he started this Ashtanga system in the 1940s when he was teaching. I think he was around 35 years old when he started teaching Ashtanga Vinyasa. Over a period of time, the sequence has evolved. Okay, so when you say Ashtanga Vinyasa, like our friend said, it's a sequence of asanas done in a particular way. So the term Ashtanga, he just picked it from the Patanjali Yoga Sutras. So he just named the sequence that he did. Everybody knows Patabi Joyce. You might have heard of Patabi Joyce. So the sequence that he did, he named it Ashtanga Vinyasa. What is the background to the sequence? So the background to this sequence starts with Krishnamacharya. How many of us, just so that I don't miss the dates, I have to write down the dates. Yeah. How many of us have heard Krishnamacharya? You all, okay, wonderful. So Krishnamacharya was a Sanskrit scholar. He was a philosopher, and he had studied logic and a different, a lot of studies Krishnamacharya has done. So Krishnamacharya, at the age of 10, he moved to Mysore. He moved to Mysore, and after a few years, when he was around 19 or 20, he went and studied in Patna and in Varanasi. So that's when he started learning Sanskrit. So he did a lot of study of scriptures. When he was around 30, 32, he moved to the Himalayas, where he learned a particular sequence and a set of asanas, basically asana practice, yoga practice, from a person called Ram Mohan Brahmachari. Okay, so this is a very popular figure in Ashtanga Yoga. Nobody has seen him, nobody knows about him, but all we know is from Krishnamacharya's account that he learned from Rammohan Brahmachari. He came back, he studied in a cave for many years. Okay, and it's disputed, it's debated. We'll not get into that part of it. We'll just go by the widely accepted theory or story. And then he came back to Varanasi. He was teaching in Varanasi for some time. He was teaching Sanskrit. The Maharaja of Mysore met him in Varanasi. Later on, he moved to Mysore, and that's when the king decided to commission or to give him a space to teach asanas in the palace. So, in the palace grounds, they had a place, they gave him a place to teach yoga, and that's when Krishnamacharya started teaching. Two important students came. Who are these two? The third one will not worry. Two important students. All of you know. BKS Iyengar and Patabi Joyce. Patabi Joyce was 12 years old, BKS Iyengar was 16 years old. They met him at the Mysore Palace and then they started practicing under Krishnamacharya. BKS Iyengar started the Iyengar system of yoga and Patabi Joyce started he moved in Mysore to a place called Lakshmipuram. Everybody thinks it's Gokulam, but Ashtanga started in Lakshmipuram. Okay, Patabi Joyce used to teach in Lakshmipuram. There, only 12 students used to practice in the class. Okay, he had a space for 12 to 15 students. Then I think in 1962, one of the first Westerners came into Mysore and he practiced. So that's how it started gaining momentum. So by 1990s, from 3 a.m. till 11 a.m., people used to be waiting outside his house because only 15 people can practice. So this was in the 80s and 90s. So 90s he moved to Gokulam, and then they opened a bigger shala where 50 people can fit, 50 to 70 people can fit, and then he started teaching there. And by the time it was 2000, some celebrities, we will not take names, but a lot of popular celebrities from the West started coming and practicing this particular system, Ashtanga. This is a very brief history of. And okay, one more important thing, Krishnamacharya, Patabe Joyce, they all say they base their teachings on a book called Yoga Karunta. However, it's been disputed by scholars. Scholars say that that book doesn't exist, because to have, I'm sure a lot of you study Sanskrit, right? Here, so if there should be a book, the book should have a parampara. You can't just find some random book written by somebody. So the book should also have a lineage. Okay, that's why scholars dispute the story of Krishnamacharya and Patabi Joyce as well. But it's like, always debated. Did we forget something and miss something? So Patanjali, you all know. So that Patanjali's Ashtanga, that name Patabi Joyce picked. And they also say when you practice Ashtanga, you have to start with yamas and niyamas. But from when he's teaching till today, that doesn't happen. Everybody just practices the Ashtanga sequence. Okay. We didn't miss anything. Ramon Brahmachari. Okay, Varanasi. He used to teach in Varanasi, Krishnamacharya. Over a period, okay, so when Patabe Joyce used to teach, it was a very set sequence. So one thing about Ashtanga, you repeat the same sequence every day, 6 times a week. Mostly moon days they don't practice. Some schools practice on moon days. You repeat the same sequence. Okay, so over a period of time, the sequence also has changed. And today, what happens? Teachers debate. They say there are small changes here and there when teachers, and even his grandson Sharad, he also changed a few things in the sequence. So later it becomes a debate which is the original sequence, but it's all based on the same root. Krishnamacharya's teachings and Patabi Joy's sequencing. Okay, so if tomorrow you're going and teaching Ashtanga, I think a lot of you teach and are aspiring teachers. So when you go teach, if you find that somebody tells you, okay, this is not it, you can always explain that the sequence has been evolving. Okay, the sequence has changed from teacher to teacher. Okay. Okay, we talked about the meaning of vinyasa. So Ashtanga, you just saw us do the Surya Namaskar now. We did 2 rounds and 2 rounds. Usually it's 3 and 3 or 5 and 5. If it's a cold day, how many of you feel it's hot now in Bangalore? Okay, so at least I have some company. Okay, it's really hot. I'm sweating a lot. Please. Yes, sir.
My question is, any particular connection with these 8 themes of Ashtanga to these vinyasa?
So, in my opinion, no, not really. But what most of the Ashtanga practitioners say, that the 8 limbs and this particular sequences are supposed to be taught and practiced together. But if you look at how everybody is teaching it, they only teach the primary series, secondary series, advanced series, ABC. That's how they teach it. So basically, to do something like asana is one of the limbs, right? You have your yamas and niyamas, then asana. So this would fit under the asana limb of the 8 sequence. But the name Ashtanga was picked just from the Patanjali Sutras. There is no particular relation why he picked that particular name. Because when it's Ashtanga, it's all the limbs. But if you look at the practice, it's only asanas, right? So there is not any kind of a direct connection between that. The name also Ashtanga picked up a lot of momentum in the West. Okay, it sounded good and the practice was nice. It's a very intense practice. You sweat, there's jumping, you need to use your core. So it picked up, the name picked up momentum, but there a very direct relation, no. But Patabi Joyce also was a Sanskrit teacher and he was also a scholar. So he probably understood yamas, niyamas, asana, pranayama, but there is not any direct relation to the Ashtanga Vinyasa sequence that we'll be learning today. Okay. So if you observed here, we did 2 rounds of Surya Namaskar A and B. Most thing that we do when we move is we sync the breath. Breath and movement are very important in Ashtanga Vinyasa. For example, if you have to come out of any asana, it is with the breath. You will not casually come out here. So it's going to be inhale and step out, exhale and samasthiti. Inhale and step out, exhale forward bend. Then you do all your asanas, see how it goes. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, hands on the hips. That was one vinyasa or one movement. Inhale and come up. exhale, turn your foot out and go down. So the breath and the movement is completely synced in your Ashtanga sequence. Okay, so that's something. And Ashtanga was usually taught, so everybody can see me, right? Okay, Ashtanga was usually taught in Mysore style. It was born in Mysore from Varanasi in a cave. We don't know if the story is true. Now, what is this Mysore style? Has anybody practiced Mysore style classes before? Yes. So it's self practice. She's right. So when we say self practice, it's not just that you're led by yourself to practice. So Mysore style is something like everybody goes in their own pace. Okay, so Ashtanga was always taught in Mysore style. Let's say he comes at 5:30, he will start his practice. I come at 6, a little bit lazy. I will start my practice. So we practice the same sequence. He is already ahead of me. What the teacher does, the teacher will come, add asanas, remove asanas, correct his alignments, make physical adjustments. I will also be practicing on my own pace. So Ashtanga was traditionally taught in Mysore style. Again, now in the West, lead classes have picked up momentum. Lead class is when everybody is doing the same thing. It feels nice, it feels very good, everybody is doing it, you're motivated to push, but actually you will really learn to take your awareness inward. You will be able to focus, you'll get your alignments right, you'll get the right corrections. For example, now adho shvanasana, hardly I could correct one or two people, but if I break all your pace, like she's in adho he's in virabhadrasana, the teacher can correct different people at different points, which won't happen in a lead class. If any doubt how a Mysore style class goes, I can give you a very nice example. No need example. Yeah, lead class. Okay, fine, fine. We have a lead class in 10 minutes, so it's good for me. I can wind up soon. Okay, so Mysore style class is like this. Different people come at different times. Also, apart from Ashtanga, you can do a Mysore style class where, for example, he is doing back bends. I'm doing therapy. Somebody is doing prenatal yoga. Somebody is doing some other sequence. Somebody is working on her arm balances. This also is possible in a Mysore style class. The teacher will give you a sequence, add asanas, remove asanas. When you get comfortable, they will probably remove that asana and add a more advanced pose, advanced variation. So that's how Mysore style classes work, and it's very popular in Mysore. And I hope it remains popular because these days everybody wants lead class because you sweat, you have that momentum. So yeah, I hope so. So an Ashtanga is known for very strong physical adjustments. We don't, in ours, the school that we come from, we don't push too much. So if you don't want to be touched, pushed, please let us know. In general, we don't adjust much. Okay, and this also leads to some injuries because somebody's wrapping your arm, Marichasana, pushing you into it. We don't push much. We might touch you and give you gentle adjustments. Like probably if his arm is here, we might make a gentle rotation here, but we don't make him wrap and grab here. You have to do it. It will take few months for he's really good, so it will happen for him anyways. Okay, so we have physical adjustments. If you don't want to be touched, let us know. 3 pillars of Ashtanga. Anybody? It's called Tristana. 3 pillars of Ashtanga. What are the 3 major things in Ashtanga? One is Ujjayi breathing, the bandhas, and yes, drishti. So these are the 3 fundamental or the 3 important things in Ashtanga. All of you know Ujjayi breathing. If you don't know, put your hand up. Be comfortable. Okay, everybody knows Ujjayi breathing. And throughout the practice, you engage your pelvic floor and lower abdomen. It's not a traditional bandha. It's very similar to a bandha. Let's say 60% of a real bandha. Lower abdomen, pelvic floor. And then drishtis. For now, don't go for drishtis because the moment you start looking, your body moves. So till you get your alignments right, don't worry too much about drishti. Okay, focus on Ujjayi breathing, then focus on your bandhas, then we'll come to drishti, 3 pillars of Ashtanga. And one more thing I wanted to mention, this whole book, Yoga Kaurunta, it's very shady. Yeah, people are not very sure if the book is there. Scholars say something, philosophy teachers say something else, but only few people, that's Patave Joyce and Krishnamacharya, claim it was there, and now both of them are not there. Okay. Okay, so Ashtanga has 3 sequences. I have 4 more minutes. So Ashtanga has different sequences. So everybody practices the sequence in the same. The first sequence, it's called the primary series. It's called Yoga Chikitsa. The second sequence, it's called Nadi Shodhana, the second series. So only after you finish the first series, you'll be sent to the second series. One more thing in Ashtanga, most places, if you don't do one asana, you will not be allowed to do the next asana. You have to do the finishing sequence. If you can't wrap and grab in Ardha Baddha Padma Uttanasana, you stop there and your class is done. Okay, but some schools, like what we do, we allow you to do the whole sequence because we believe in the concept that some other asanas are going to help you get your Ardha Padma Uttanasana. Okay, so this is one more thing. It's not a very casual practice, it's very disciplined. They're very strict. We have certain ways to teach and certain ways we do it and certain adjustments. So it's a very strict kind of practice. Any questions about Ashtanga? Nobody has any questions. Please, you can take the mic. Where's Danita? She's gone out with the mic. Yes, sir, please.
In every day, we should do the exhale. In every day, we should do the exhale.
In every pose, we breathe in Ujjayi.
And in every exhale, we should put our bandha.
You try to maintain the bandha both during inhalations and exhalations. And we breathe through the chest. So it goes like.
How to put bandha when we are exhaling?
See, basically, traditionally, a bandha is always with a breath lock. It's not exhale or inhale. Traditionally, if I'm doing bandhas in my pranayama or in my meditation, when you do a bandha, it's during breath retention only. Inhale, bandhas. Exhale, bandhas. But however, this whole concept of engaging your pelvic floor and pulling the tummy in, they started calling it bandha. Like how Chaturanga, Urdhvamukha, Adhomukha means vinyasa. When we engagement is called bandha. It's not 100% bandha. I would say it's 60% of a true bandha. Because when you do a real bandha, how many of you know Uddiyana bandha? If you're holding your Uddiyana bandha, you can't breathe, right? You've exhaled or let's say inhale, you've pulled it in. Uddiyana very rare under inhalations, but if you're doing your bandha, you cannot breathe. So because you're breathing here, it's not 100% bandha, it's 60% of a bandha. Yes, so it's not just that engagement. Okay, again, when it picked up popularity in the West, they started calling it Mula Bandha, Mula Bandha, Mula Bandha. A true bandha happens with breath retention. So when we say vinyasa in Ashtanga, it's Chaturanga, Urdhvamukha, Adhomukha. If I say exhale in vinyasa, it became Chaturanga, Urdhvamukha, Adhomukha. If I say bandha, it means just engage your pelvic floor and keep your lower abdomen engaged. Yes. No more questions? Please ask questions. Even if it's if we don't know, we'll get back to you.
Very good, sir. My first question is there any age category? Because the young generation can do this, but who is very old, they can't practice, I think. My second question is why we don't do first mobilization, this mobilization, Sukshma, before this Ashtanga practice, Ashtanga vinyasa.
Okay, so you mean like the joint movements and a basic warm up. The second question, right? Okay, so usually the sequence go like this. The students are expected to do this before they come to the class. If you require a warm up, once your body is ready for it, you don't need a warm up. Even on a cold day, you can start off with vinyasa, vinyasa B once your body is ready for it. So when we are preparing students, we will not put them straight away into the Ashtanga sequence. There are schools that do it, so I will not get into that or debate that. There are schools that start off straight away, new student, irrespective of age, they start with vinyasa A. We don't do this, we prepare you and then we make sure you come to the mat. We start with vinyasa A. Go to the first question, age group. So from my experience, there are people of different age groups who practice Ashtanga Vinyasa. We have people who are 64, 65 and they do practice Vinyasa 2-3 times a week. So I don't, and maybe there might be somebody who's 25 and cannot practice Ashtanga.
Who are beginners, they can't practice.
So we will prepare them for that. So we will not start off with the Ashtanga series. You will prepare them and then put them into the Ashtanga sequence. Yes. So we will not just get them right away and start making them jump. So we will prepare them and then we will start introducing vinyasa A, vinyasa B, a few rounds. She has a question. Yeah. So the preparation is important. We do that. We'll make sure everybody is so because safety is first, sir. That's important.
Really, instructors have to do the reject meeting by going to 60% from that.
Can you be a little bit louder?
Here, instructors have to do the reject meeting with a 60% from that.
How to do Ujjayi breathing with the bandha, right? Keep your pelvic floor engaged. Do you know to engage your pelvic floor? Okay, lift your pelvic floor up, slightly engage your lower abdomen, little bit of a squeeze. Breathe through the chest. Chest. Yes. So it's more of chest breathing throughout your sequence. Yes, now there is this whole debate. Now, if you're breathing through the chest, you're getting stressed. No, breathing to the clavicle, upper part of the chest. Shallow breathing is what makes you stressed or breathless. If you're breathing to the chest, it actually has an activating effect on your system. Breathing to the chest, when you expand in all three directions and let the rib cage expand, yes, it has an activating effect on the system. And some throughout Ashtanga schools or Ashtanga practices, we keep the pelvic floor and lower abdomen engaged. The concept is two things. One, when I engage, it makes your body one unit. Yes, when you engage your core, the body becomes one unit. Some systems work from the extremities. They start from here, but in Ashtanga systems, we start from here. So pelvic floor, lower abdomen, then the rest comes into play. Initially, when you practice, believe me, today you will understand. When I put you into Trikonasana, all this will go for a toss. You won't even remember this. No problem. With regular years of practice, when you get into Trikonasana, always you will be engaged. If some of you are practicing, you will realize that even if you're casually practicing, you will end up breathing in Ujjayi. Yes, sometimes when you're working at home, you're doing something, lifting something, you end up breathing in Ujjayi. That comes with regular practice. This will happen in Ashtanga also, in your Ashtanga vinyasa. Yes, so it's lower abdomen engaged, breathe more through the chest. The concept is we keep work on the core.
Concept of Ashtanga vinyasa can be used in Panchakosha.
Okay, so concept of Ashtanga Vinyasa. See, Panchakosha concept can be applied to anything in life. You can apply to pranayama, you can apply to your studies. You have the physical layer in your studies, you're understanding stuff, then you understand it through the energy body, and then you understand, you get wisdom in it. So yes, even to Ashtanga you can apply Panchakosha. So Panchakosha is a universal concept. This is my opinion. Panchakosha can be applied to anything. You can apply Panchakosha to Pranayama, to Ashtanga, even to your Yamas and Niyamas, you can apply the concept of Panchakosha.
So the final goal of the Ashtanga is to be Samadhi state. What is the final goal of Ashtanga vinyasa?
So the final goal of Ashtanga, it's one limb. It's your asana limb. If you stop there, you get the benefits of focus, concentration, etc., etc. But you have to progress to pranayama. You have to go to dharana, right? You have to progress through it. It's not, this is just one limb. Like when I started, I said this is one limb. In that one limb, it is one type of practice. Okay, there are other practices also. You just don't have to do Ashtanga to go to. You said Samadhi is the final goal of Ashtanga Patanjali. Yeah, Patanjali Yoga Sutras Ashtanga. That final goal is Samadhi. But here, this is just one limb. In that one limb, this is a particular type of practice which is very energetic, which gives which has a lot of momentum. And sometimes people don't like a very slow practice, and for them Ashtanga is a very suitable practice. For like, if you don't want to do that kind of a practice, nobody forces you. You have so many other ways of asana itself leading you to pranayama, pratyahara. I hope I answered your question.
Physical strength. I think it is only for physical strength.
I think it's beyond physical strength because it's also your mind, your focus. And believe me, if you have to wake up every day in the morning and you have to do different things, then it's very unlikely you'll get up, sit, and meditate. Here, every day morning, 6 times a week, people take 4 or 5 years to do the primary series. Every day in the morning, if you have to wake up, come to your mat, Sometimes it starts at 3:30, 5:30 to come to your mat. That itself is a sadhana. So that itself takes you beyond the physical. This is my opinion because it's not easy. Every day coming and doing the same thing. If you can do that, then you can sit and meditate. Because when you sit and meditate, it's the same thing. You have to come every day, sit, every day, sit. So if you can't every day come and move, it's very hard or it's a little bit harder to come and sit.
Keep the question for the next session.
We'll keep the questions for the next session. Okay. Please write down your questions and we will answer all of them.
Ready?
I start the class? Okay. We'll keep things a little bit aside. We will start with the vinyasa sequence. Yeah.
If Yoga has some issue, no problem, they can take a break whenever they need.
If somebody does not want to practice it, you can just watch and you can observe. Yeah. This is a workshop, so it's allowed. Usually in Ashtanga classes, everybody does the same practice. So today it's okay. We can make an exception. If anybody wants to watch, please feel free to watch. Let's all stand. Come to Tadasana. We'll tell them. We'll tell them on the middle. All of you can see him. Yeah, you can come on. Come on. Arnav, you want to come? You can come. You sure? A very good practitioner. I know him for a long time now. He's changed a lot. And he's repeated the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Okay. So I will not be making adjustments. My team will. One of them we are waiting for still. Okay. So in case you don't want to be touched, pushed, please let us know. We are happy. I will just walk into the class and try to do what I do. Standing Tadasana, feet together. Engage your pelvic floor. Engage your lower abdomen. Breathe through the chest in Ujjayi. Ekam, inhale and lift both arms up, Urdhva Hasta. Dvai, exhale, forward bend. Trine, inhale, chest up. Chatvari, jump, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Hold, breathe in Ujjayi. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 7. Inhale and jump, look front. 8. Exhale. 9. Inhale. Exhale. Ekam, inhale. Dvai, exhale. Trine, chest up. Chatvari, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale. Hold and breathe. Keep your feet hip width apart. Keep your palms slightly rotated outwards and fingers well spread. Breathe in Ujjayi. Bend the knees a bit. Fantastic. Can I push you a little bit? Yes, push the hip back. Beautiful. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Nice. Sapta, inhale. Ashta, exhale. Nava, samastiti. We'll straight away go into vinyasa B because of the time constraint. Start with vinyasa B. Ekam, inhale, utkatasana. Dvai, padahastasana. Treni, look front, uttanasana. Chatvari, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, urdhvamukha. Exhale, adhomukha. Sapta, inhale. Ashta, chaturanga. Nava, urdhvamukha. Dasha, ekadasha. Dvadasha, Trayodasha, chest up, squeeze the upper back. Chaturdasha, hold, breathe. Ujjayi breathing. Keep the palms slightly rotated outwards. Little bit, yes. Spread your fingers. Bend your knees a bit. Now push the hip back. Back, back, back. Back, back. Bend the knees. Bend the knees, bend the knees. Yes, stay here. See now the back is straight. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Saptadasha, inhale. Exhale, samastiti. Ekam, inhale. Dvai, Treni, chest up. Chatvari, chaturanga. Pancha, chest up. Shat, sapta, rotate the hips, lift the trunk. Ashta, nava, dasha, ekadasha, dvadasha, trayodasha, Chaturdasha. Hold and breathe. Breathe in Ujjayi. Listen to yourself breathing. Keep your pelvic floor engaged, lower abdomen engaged. Breathe through the chest. Hear yourself breathe. Can you show me a Chaturanga once? You drop your knees. You don't have to worry. Even I can't do Chaturanga. When I can't do Chaturanga, I just drop my knees, go down here. Don't let the elbows go out. Elbows close. Yes, that's it. Safer, better, we are happier. And always smile. One more breath. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Saptadasha, samastiti. One more. Ekam, inhale. Dvai, Treni, chest up. Chatvari, chaturanga. Inhale, urdhvamukha. Exhale, adhomukha. Sapta, inhale, right leg. Ashta, Nava, Dasha, Ekadasha, Dvadasha, Trayodasha, Chaturdasha, hold and breathe, Ujjayi breathing. Each time you inhale, press your palms into the mat, lengthen the spine, push the hip to the wall behind you. Push the hip to the wall behind you. Each time you exhale, push the hip to the wall behind you. Tuck your tailbone towards the heels. Tuck your tailbone towards the heels. Pelvic flow engaged. Hear yourself breathe. One more breath. Press all the 4 points, the palms and the feet evenly into the mat. Not so much, little bit less rotation. Yes. We'll discuss all these things. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Saptadasha, samastiti. Padangusthasana. Inhale and step out, hands on the hips. Exhale, go down, hold your big toes. Treni, inhale, chest up, look front. Chatwari, exhale, go down, hold. Keep your feet hip width apart, closer. You will go wider, you will go closer, 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 closer. Yes, there we go. Now smile. Each time you inhale, lengthen the trunk. Each time you exhale, push your tailbone to the ceiling. Keep your knees soft, slightly bent. In our practice, we never lock the knees. Inhale, chest up, look front, put your palms under your feet. Exhale and go down. Follow the breath, follow the breath. Exhale and go down, forward bend again. The palms are under the feet. Make sure the knees don't go towards each other. Try to take your navel in between the thighs, chest to the knees. Breathe. Ujjayi breathing. I can't hear anybody breathe. Ujjayi, Ujjayi, Ujjayi breathing. There we go. Good, good, good. Beautiful. Inhale and chest up. Lengthen the spine and look front. Exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale and come up. Exhale and samastiti. Turn to the right side. Inhale and step out. Bring your feet 3.5 to 4 feet apart. Spread your fingers. Exhale and trikonasana on the right. So we inhale, step out. Exhale, trikonasana. No extra breaths. Go into trikonasana. Go, go, go. Very good. Good. How are you? She was looking for you. Yeah. You should have put your mat in the front. See, I was thinking how when I saw the trikonasana, I understood. Point your right foot to the right. Yes. Keep your left foot firm and grounded. Keep pushing the left foot into the mat. Breathe. Breathe in Ujjayi. All the fans are on, so you can actually be very comfortable. Inhale and come up. Bring your feet parallel to each other. Point your left foot to the left. Exhale and Trikonasana on the left. Important is to ground your right foot. Breathe, 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 breathe. Increase the distance a little bit. You can go for much more. Increase, 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 increase. Good. You have a strong practice. Why not? Very good. Inhale and come up. Exhale and Parshvakonasana. I'm sorry, Parivrata Trikonasana on the right side. Point your right foot to the right side. Rotate your hip to the wall on the right towards those chairs. Left hand down, right hand up. Krishna Samaya. You saw her?
I couldn't see.
I will show you that.
Okay, the back foot lifted again. Lifted again. Can you please small lift it?
Each exhalation, rotate the upper part of the thorax, rotate the trunk, keep your feet firm. Do we have an alignment class?
Yeah, after this. After in the afternoon we break it down.
Okay. Observe your alignments. Lot of changes will make in the afternoon. Inhale and come up. Uddita Hasta Padasana in the center. Exhale, Parivrata Trikonasana on the left. Left foot to the left. Right hand down, left hand up. Just keep the flow. Just keep the flow. Keep breathing in Ujjayi. Smile. Okay. The reason you're losing balance, come, let's go. Interesting things. It's just physics. They call it biomechanics to make it look complex. Make a broader base. Length is good, broader now. More. Now go. See, good. When I make a broader base, I can push you. You won't fall. Inhale and come up. Spread your arms. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale and step out. Uddita Hasta Padasana. Exhale, Parshvakonasana. Set up, and okay, I'll have to instruct them. Exhale, Parshvakonasana. Bend your right leg at the knee. Place your right palm outside the right foot. Left upper arm to the ear. Rotate the trunk. Wonderful. Cup this hand. Cup. Keep it there. Cup the hand. Lift this. Cup. See here? Not here. Here. Yes. Now rotate your trunk. Internal rotation, external rotation. Internal rotation, wonderful. Breathe. Ujjayi breathing. Pelvic floor engaged. Lower abdomen engaged. Today we'll add the fourth pillar. Please smile. Then it's going to be more fun. Inhale and come up. Exhale and change sides. Parshvakonasana on the left side. Left hand outside the left foot. Right upper arm to the ear. Ground your right foot. Important is to push the right foot into the mat. Yes. Smile first. If I pull this foot, the foot should not move. I should move. Good. Very good. Keep this firm. Keep that firm. Can I push you? External, yes. External rotation, internal rotations. Spread your fingers a little bit. Keep them active. Beautiful. Inhale and come up. Uddita Hasta Padasana. Parivrtta Parshva Konasana on the right side. Rotate the hip to the right foot to the right. Bend your right leg at the knee. Bring your left elbow on the right thigh and rotate and rotate. Release the left hand on the outside of the right foot and right up arm to the ear. There we go. Good, good, good. She's happy. We'll trouble her a bit then. If I pull this, the foot shouldn't move. Grip it, yes. Very good. Bend the right leg.
Fully twist.
Good alignment, right? You know how? Inhale and come up, Uttita Hasta Padasana. Exhale and Samasthiti. I'm sorry, we didn't do Parivrtta Parshva Konasana on the left. Point your left foot to the left, rotate, and let's go on the left. Bring your right elbow on the left thigh. Then up arm to the ear. Keep this foot firm. You practice Ashtanga.
Isco, you feel it in myself. Wait. Wait. You know the name of it?
Inhale in the center. Exhale and Samasthiti. Inhale and step out. Uttita Hasta Padasana. Spread your hands. We're doing Prasarita Pada Uttanasana. Inhale and step out. Exhale, hands on the hips. The feet are parallel to each other. Next inhalation, lift the rib cage up. Next exhalation, go down. Place your palms in the center. Next inhalation, lift the chest, look front. Exhale and go down and hold and breathe. Hands in the center. Keep your feet parallel or slightly angled inside. Inhale and come up, halfway up. Hands on the hips, exhale and go down again. Keep your feet firm, knees slightly bent, soft. Keep your elbows close to each other, so you're squeezing the upper back. Imagine you're sliding your feet towards each other. You'll feel the center line engage, you'll feel the pelvic floor engage. Ma'am, slightly bend your knees, ma'am, slightly. Angle the feet in. Okay, now smile. Inhale and come up, halfway up. Take your hands back, interlock your fingers. Exhale and go down. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Some of us are hyperextending the knees. Keep your knees soft. Bend the, yes, good. Bend the knees, bend the knees. Little bit, yes. Imagine you're sliding your feet towards each other. Very key Ashtanga thing. Just look at her. Do you see her legs? Yes, so we don't want that. We need slight bend. We'll go correct her now. Bend the knees. Yes. Inhale and come up halfway up. Hold your big toes. Exhale and go down. Breathe. Ujjayi breathing. Hear yourself breathe. Now the hands remain there. Observe how we use the breath and step by step come out. Hands remain there. Inhale, chest up, look front. Exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale, lift the trunk and come up. Spread your hands. Exhale, turn front, Samasthiti. Inhale, step out, same distance. We'll take the same distance like we just took now. Bring your feet 3.5 to 4 feet. Parshottanasana. Both of us in the front will take longer distance. Yes. Point your right foot to the right. Paschima Namaskara. Do a Namaste on the back. Exhale and chin to the shin. Rotate the hip to the right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We can follow her. We can follow her. Let's go. Hold and breathe. Breathe in Ujjayi. Strong breathing. Strong breathing. Squeeze the upper back. Paschima Namaskara. Avoid interlocking the thumb. Most of us here are exposed to mudras, so we don't interlock the thumb in Paschima Namaskara. There are implications how we place our fingers also. Inhale and come up to the center. Hands remain there. Feet parallel to each other. Point your left foot to the left. Exhale and chin to the shin on the left side. Breathe, breathe stronger, breathe stronger. Increase the distance a little bit. Breathing is coming great, yes. Keep a slightly broader base. If I'm doing a theory class, I'll say heels in line. Practically broader base, yes. Good, good. Inhale and come up. Feet parallel. Exhale and samastiti. Turn front. This is going to be fun. Uttita hasta pada angushtasana. Hands on the hips. Shift all the way to the left leg. Bend your right leg at the knee. Hold your right big toe. Extend the right leg at the knee. Usually it goes by count. It's like ekam, dvai. But I have to instruct now, so I'm instructing. Let's go. Straighten the right leg at the knee. If I count, only they both will be doing that. Yes. Left hand remains on the hip. Whoever's comfortable, exhale and chin to the shin. Forward bend. Take your right elbow slightly to the right. Have fun, have fun. Focus on an unmoving point. Breathe. Ujjayi breathing, Ujjayi breathing. Inhale and chest up. Exhale and take your right leg to the right without dropping the leg. Right leg to the right. Good, good. Thank you so much. There's a simpler variation. You can also hold your knee like this. Perfectly fine. Our focus is the balance. Hand on the hip, look over the shoulder. Fantastic. Breathe. No compromise for you. You've been practicing, I'm sure. So we should just count for you. Inhale in the center. Both hands on the hips, but the right leg is still up. Now without the hands. Beautiful. When you smile, the whole world changes. Yes. I didn't make this up. No hands, no hands. Lift the chest, lift the thigh. Try to lift the thigh above your hip. And then try to straighten. It's interesting. Bend the knee a little bit more. Keep this as a priority and now straighten the leg. Yes. It's okay if you don't straighten fully. The thigh has to be up. This is the priority. Yes. Exhale and samastiti, tadasana, hands on the hips, shift all the weight to the right leg. Bend your, hold your left big toe. Extend the left leg at the knee. Uttita hasta padangushtasana A. Whoever's comfortable, only if you're stable, chin to the shin. Elbow to the side. Shoulders away from the ears. Pelvic floor still engaged. We are still breathing in Ujjayi. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. See the beautiful work on balance, on your right leg, on the hips. Inhale and chest up. Exhale and left leg to the left and look over your right shoulder. Hand on the hip, ma'am. Yes. Hold from outside. See here? Hold. One more breath. 5 breaths, approximately 35 to 40 seconds. Inhale in the center. No hands. Mukta Hasta. Straightening the leg is not your goal. Try to keep the thigh above the hip. Lift the thigh. Knees are bent, no problem. Then push the heel to the wall in front of you. Then push the heel to the wall in front of you. Good, beautiful. Most of them try to lock the leg. Very nice. Good. Exhale and Samasthiti. Ardha, Baddha, Padma, Uttanasana. Half lotus, wrap and grab, forward bend, intense stretch. Okay, for this one, we will just take a small step here. Please, if you've done it before, do this. We don't want any pressure on the knees. Okay, Samasthiti, Tadasana, we can look at them over there. Shift all the way to the left leg, bend your right leg at the knee, place your right heel below the navel. If you can't place it below the navel, place it slightly on the opposite thigh, not on the pubic bone. Let's go. Whoever can wrap and grab. And from here, exhale and go down. Sometimes after you go down, you can try to wrap and grab. Usually there's a lot of adjustments we do in this practice, but I have something in my hand. So, yes, ma'am. Just go for Vrikshasana. Vrikshasana. Somebody had a question what to do. There are options. Vrikshasana. Yeah, just balance. Inhale and come up. Exhale and Samasthiti. Shift all the way to the right leg. Place your left heel below the navel or on the right thigh, not on the pubic bone. Hold your left big toe from the back with your left hand. Exhale and go down. Ujjayi breathing. Please don't force. If I can't do it, we just stay on one leg. I always just stand on one leg when this comes in the sequence. Why will I take all the trouble? Inhale and gracefully come up. Exhale and gracefully back to Tadasana. Just a small advice. We'll break down all the asanas and alignments, but just one nice thing that I'm observing. Good, very good. Sir, wonderful. So when you come out of a pose, Ashtanga or any system for that matter, come back gracefully. We don't want to go somewhere here, right? Putting the leg here is my body type, but coming out is how strong my practice is, how aware I am of where I'm going to land. Putting the leg here is just your body type. If you have the body type, you can put it behind the head also. Okay, so try to come back gracefully. Prepare yourself for a vinyasa. Ekam, inhale and lift both the arms up. Dvai, exhale, forward bend. Treni, inhale, chest up, look front and smile. Chatvari, jump, chaturanga, have fun. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale and jump, Utkatasana. Hold and breathe. Chair pose. There are different ways we do it here. Breathe. Just imagine you're sitting on a chair. Observe how he is going to do it and how I'll do it. Both are accepted. Arch on the back, neutral spine. Both are fine. Think you're sitting on a chair. Go back, go back, go back. Imaginary chair. Chair pose. Translation, Western translation. Utkata means powerful, fierce, strong. We will all become powerful if we hold for 2 more breaths. After class, you will be powerful. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Exhale and Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale and Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale and Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg front, warrior pose, Virabhadrasana. Get in one breath. Inhalation, Virabhadrasana. Good, good. The left heel is grounded. Rotate the hips. Each inhalation, become lighter. Lift the body. Each exhalation, rotate and press down. Become heavier. Easy, easy, easy. Good, good, good rotation. It's all coming good. Breathe. Each exhalation heavy on your mat. Prioritize this. Slight posterior tilt. Tuck the tailbone. Inhale and come to the center. Now you're going to change sides. Rotate the hip to the wall behind us. And same thing. Virabhadrasana. Let's go. Slight posterior tilt. You'll feel the weight shifting to that foot. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nice, nice, nice. Most important thing you're doing. That's happy and smiling. Virabhadrasana not required. Each inhalation, lift the rib cage. Each exhalation, press, press, press. Become heavy on the mat. If you're in the first floor, you should go to the ground floor. Fantastic. Now, the right foot was angled in. Get into Virabhadrasana B. On the left side. On the left side. Let's go. Bend the knee. Square the hip to the wall that has the fans. Imagine there are 2 torches on your hip bones. Both those torches, the light should be on that wall that has the fan. And now press the hips down. Keep your feet firm. It's just the alignment. If there are 2 lights, they're on that wall. Each exhalation, heavy, heavy, heavy. Each inhalation, lift. Warrior, Virabhadra, powerful aura around the pose. Create that, create that. Face that side. See? You'll have to correct, till you correct yourself, we'll hold. Yeah, very good. Now inhale and come up, feet parallel to each other, point your right foot to the right, and Virabhadrasana on the right side, B. Good, 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 breathe. Press the hips down. Push your sternum in towards the spine. Each inhalation, lift the rib cage. Each exhalation, press the hips down. One more breath. Nice. See the hips. Beautiful work on the hips. Keep your pelvic floor engaged. Breathe in Ujjayi. Exhale and Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale and Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale and Adho Mukha Svanasana. Jump through Dandasana. Inhale and I'll wind up. Dandasana. Look at them. Look at them in the front. They're sitting. Inhale and Urdhva Hasta Dandasana. Easy on your lower back. Exhale and Paschimuttanasana. Paschima Uttana. Inhale and come up, Urdhva Dandasana. Exhale and release your hands. We'll stop here. Okay. Yeah. So this is just a part of the sequence. And what we counted now, you can sit comfortably. Okay, if I count like Ekam, Dvai, Treni, only people who know will do it. So I had to instruct also. Usually instructions are minimal. It's like Ekam, Dvai, exhale, Trikonasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale or Treni, Chatvari. That's how it's going to be. We made some small adjustments and changes. We are this is not the full sequence. We just finished the standing asanas. Everybody's tired. Any you want? Okay. Technically, we should be doing a shavasana, but I would like to save time. Anybody wants to do shavasana? Yes. Roll on your back. Put your head this side and shavasana. I thought you don't want Shavasana. 2 minutes Shavasana. Please put your head to the same side, all of us, to this side. We'll just wake a friend up. You can relax. You're okay? You want some coffee? Black coffee without sugar. Okay. No need coffee. You want something? You want something to drink? You want water? Danita? Danita? Water. He wants water. He wants water. Borrow from one of these guys only. Borrow from. He wants water. If somebody can just spare us water, one of our friends wants water. If somebody has a water bottle. Yeah, she has water. I trouble them a lot because I have to instruct, no? No, it's okay. No problem. They're doing beautifully. They're doing beautiful. You can also come and demonstrate. No, it's okay. It's okay, fine. Let the whole body free. Each exhalation, the body goes deeper and deeper and deeper into relaxation. Slowly move your toes, move your fingers, ankles, wrists. Bring your feet together like you're coming back to life. Move your head. Inhale and raise both hands over your head and give a good stretch. Exhale and release. Roll to the right and slowly sit back up. Eyes closed, spine well lifted. Danita. What's next?
Question answer and then
Break.
like I break down a little bit one asana to make sure that they want to come in the afternoon. Okay, by break one.
With a few blinks, open your eyes. Any questions? We are not done. I'm sure everybody is hungry. Just give us few more minutes. I'm hungry too. Okay. No questions. So to the sequence, please, sir, please.
Banda, I was very little in studying, but also technically we are in
Banda.
Topic Banda as well as design. In a standing it's fine, we can take. But when it comes to Adho Shvanasana, when we are looking for find out what is the technique of.
Okay, interesting. So Adho Shvanasana, what I observed is we all are doing it differently. In Ashtanga systems, we discussed that bandha is important, right? I remember seeing some two of them very flexible. Can we have those two guys? Put your the one with the black T-shirt and the person next to him with the grey T-shirt. Can we just come to the stage if you don't mind? Yeah, both of you. I'll just explain. Beautiful. Adho Shvanasana, right? You can if you can use this mat. Come. So I was observing their Adho Shvanasana. I will show you why it's harder to do a bandha in that technique, and then how we'll refine the technique. We didn't do much of technical breakdown. That's supposed to be in the next session. Each asana we'll break down technically and see how the bandhas matter. Can you just show us Adho Shvanasana here? Yeah, please. It's not my mat, so it's okay. Fully into it. You see this? Okay. You see this? Hope it's visible. This is more of an Iyengar alignment. Okay, where they ask you, it's a benchmark to try to press the head, touch the head to the mat. Most of us can do it, but look at what's happening to his shoulder here. And because he's in a kind of back bend, do you see it's a back bend? His back is bent. It's not straight, right? So because it's in a kind of back bend, it's harder to apply the pelvic floor and pull the lower abdomen in. It's harder, not impossible. So if I go here, how can I contract this? It's stretching. I have to contract. So let's correct him a bit. Can you push my hand? Push my hand with your back. You should push. Stop. Stop. You see the difference? We straighten it a bit. Now we'll make it more fun for him. Push my hand. Push my hand. Okay. Now see how much this is engaging here. Easier to, okay, there's a nice friend here. Good. We can get him on stage also. Next thing, we tuck the tailbone. Push the tailbone towards your heels. Without moving the chest now, push your tailbone towards the heel. So we expect this alignment because we need, now he's pulled his tummy in. Can you pull your tummy in now? You're feeling it, right? Yes. Okay, so we do, this is our alignment. Instead of this. Instead of this. Slide here. Two things. Not use the mic. Two things, tucking and then also pushing the sternum in. Yes, it's the same for us. Can you just show us? Both of you practice together? Yeah, guessed it. Now his turn. His turn now. Yes, thank you so much. What's your name?
Jatin.
Jatin. Thank you, Jatin. Yes, let's go. You see this? Very difficult, sir, to apply bandha here. Not impossible, but you don't feel that much of a strong bandha. Push my hand. Push. It's okay if you round your back. Push your sternum in. Yes. Much better. Other things, we will break it down wider. They're doing it right, so not much to break down here, but this is, we would prefer this as compared to that. Yes. Questions? Thank you so much. What's your name?
Bharat.
Bharat and Jatin. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes. No more questions. Sure. Okay, then we didn't understand anything. Okay. Do we have a break? Okay. Do you need a break? Oh, we need a break. Okay. So after this, in the next session, these asanas itself will break down. There are three important asanas in vinyasa: Chaturanga, Urdhvamukha, Adhomukha. Like I said, these days, when you say vinyasa, it's these three asanas. The true meaning was lost. So we will break down these three important asanas: Chaturanga, Urdhvamukha, Adhomukha. Apart from that, alignments in the standing asanas, right? Yes. So alignments are very important. If you see, some of us, we had here, foot is pointing somewhere, we are collapsing into it, z axis in the pose. Ideally there is no z axis in the pose here. Sorry, I'm not used to the mic. Yeah. You see this difference here and here? Okay, we'll discuss these things in the alignments in an Ashtanga practice and why it's important. Why not just do something? Okay, and how it's harmful, especially if you're teaching. These things are going to really help you. Yes. Thank you very much. I will see you later. Do we end? We'll end with a prayer. Can we end with a prayer? Yes. You can sit. Please, please. Let's go. Yeah, join us, join us, join us, join us. We usually don't teach from the top. We always are with the students. Yeah, so it's okay. We all are the same. Eyes closed. Take a moment. Forget everything. Just be there. Enjoy the moment. Let your breath settle down. Let the mind settle down. Become completely still for a moment. Observe, experience that stillness. Let's bring our hands to Namaskara Mudra. We'll finish with a prayer together. Inhale deeply. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschid dukhabhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hands back. Exhale and lean forward. Inhale and sit back up. Release your hands. Blink. Smile. Open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not used to the mic, so please forgive me. Sometimes I end up doing this. Thank you. Two. They said two. Two? Oh, it's not at 2 o'clock. 2:30. So we have the longer break. If anybody has questions, you can come in early. I'll be there. 2:30. We'll have fundamentals of asanas, uh, which we'll break down different asanas. Thank you very much.
Namaste everyone. Those who have come from Bangalore city, please meet.
Thank you so much for 30 weeks.
And all of you will meet after 2:30.